Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do an updated full coverage foundation routine. So if you want to see me get this skinage, then just keep on watching. Okay, so going straight in, I'm going to go in with the Body Shop Vitamin E Aqua Boost Essence Lotion. I use this every single morning. Every single morning, I love it. And it lasts like so long, like I'm like not even halfway and I've had this for like months. So I just put about that much onto my hand and then just like rub this in. It's so nice. It's quite cold though. I normally like put this on and then do my hair so then it soaks in. But you should have seen my hair this morning. Whoa. I was not coming on camera before I did that. Wow. And I literally put this everywhere. And then just let it soak in for a little bit. I don't like to go in when it's like soaking wet because it goes a bit funny. You kind of want to do it with all of your products though, like any of your skincare, just give it a minute before each one. Okay, my lips are so dry, I've got lip balm on as well, but it's just like, dehydrated I think. Anyway, so now that I'm like greasing my dirty hair back, I kind of got everything in front of me, so we're good to go. Yes, okay, I'm pretty tired actually. This might be an interesting video. Okay, so I'm not actually that tanned right now because I was supposed to do it yesterday and I completely forgot. It's just like one of those days. So I've got a turtleneck so no one would know, although I just told you, so now you know. But the foundation I've been using recently is Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and this is the shade Classic Beige, so it is my fake tan shade, which is not me right now, but we're gonna pretend it is, so don't worry about it. Although I have been using like a concoction of other ones, but this is my favourite. And I did yesterday use it with another one just to make it a bit paler, because like I said, I've not got any tan on right now. So we're gonna pretend that we have and use the foundation I've been using. And it has got a little spatula, which I absolutely love because I hate using my fingers. And I just kind of put this everywhere. Like so. Maybe a little smidge more. Okay. And then I use, has this got a name? No. But it's from Beauty UK. It's like this little small domed brush. And I just use this to blend in the foundation. And I do bring it down my neck. Okay, I'm going in with a small second layer, just like on the cheeks and on the chin, and then just blend that back in, just for some extra coverage, like extra, like we're going all in today. Yes, sir. I don't even know. I'm too tired for this. Okay, now that foundation's on, we're gonna go in with like contour, so not concealer first. And I'm using L'Oreal True Match Concealer for this, in this shade, I think it's Rose Amber, yeah. Oh, Amber Rose. Same thing. And then just draw a line along the cheekbones, round the big beefy forehead, down the nose, and then a little bit under the lip. And then I use a angled brush, Exhibit A, and then just blend that out with like the pointy end. I always do my nose and my lip first, because there's not as much product on it and I don't want like my face to look crazy. And then I use the other side and like flip this up to like blend upwards, not to get any down here. Okay, now that we look crazy, now we're going with concealer. I always find it's just easier to like clean it up if you do concealer after. So going under the eyes to cover these bags, because I haven't had that much sleep. This is the Makeup Revolution, what is it called? Conceal and Define. This is the shade C2. So it is quite light because I use this on an everyday basis. I don't have like 2 shades, which I should really, but I like a bright highlight anyway. So we're just popping this in the usual places and then we'll go under the contour just to like sharpen it up. Yes. Now we look stunning. And then I'll just use the foundation brush and I'll leave the under eyes last. I always find that they kind of like dry down a little bit and like set, so you've got like more coverage under your eyes. Just a little trick. And then when I get to the eyes, I kind of just pat it. I don't really like to swipe. And I do bring it onto the lid as like a base. I don't ever use primer or anything. Okay, and then to set the concealer, I use this Wet n Wild bronzer. And it's the shade Reserve Your Cabana. As you can see, I've loved this one to death. And it's not exactly a bronzer shade. I don't really know where they're getting that from, but it's really good under your eye. Where is my brush? That'll do. It's not the one, but that'll do. And I just put this where I put the concealer. I don't really set my whole face. So I just, again, pat this under the eyes, down the nose, and then on the eyelid so we can put eyeshadow on after. Chin, smile line, cupid bow, down the centre of the nose, forehead just on the centre, and then under here again just to clean up that contour even more. And that's like all the powdering I do. But I do go in with a extra little bit of contour. And this is the Wet n Wild contouring palette, and it's the shade Dolce de Leche. And I just go in with, as you can see, this one's been smashed previously, and I fixed it. So I'm just going to go in with this one just very lightly on like a domed brush, and just right at the back of the cheekbones, just apply a little bit of this. Not too much. Just to make that a little bit sharper. And it's more like a cool toned colour as well, so it looks like a shadow. And then just a little bit down the nose. Now for a little bit of blush. If I can find the brush, there it is. I've been obsessed with this one. I don't really know why. It's not really like my normal kind of blush, and I don't always, like, I never used to really wear blush. This is the BH Cosmetics Floral Blush. It's like a duo in the shade Caribbean Coral. And it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. And I literally just like dip the brush in like once and just pop this on the cheekbone and like mix it in with the bronzer. And then I sometimes bring it across the nose just to like blend that all in. It looks quite cute. And then for highlight, nothing's really changed for highlight apart from the way that I apply it. So I'm using Give Face Cosmetics Charity Loose Highlighter, but I'm using like a really small brush, and you'll see why in a minute. I used to use like either a fan brush or like a fairly big brush. Just wasn't working. So I really concentrate it now. And just like see how blinding that is, like with a really small detailed brush. And I just go on the high points of my cheekbones. And then I bring a bit, I mean that was a little bit too much, above the brow. And I actually like keep layering it up. And I just love this shade. It's like the perfect shade. I use this when I'm tanned or when I'm not tanned, like it just works. I don't know how, but I just love it. Like look at that now. Boom, it just looks wet. It's so nice. And then any leftovers from that side, I'll just drag down the nose. And then a bit on the Cupid's bow. And then other side. Oh, so nice. And you can make this a bit more natural with like a fan brush. But I'm just loving this, like with this small, I guess it's not quite an eyeshadow brush, but it's on the verge of it. And then I go in between the eyebrows. And like up onto the forehead a little bit. Tiny bit on the chin, not too much. Yes, woohoo. Okay, now I've done that part, and then I always spray my face. I don't have a favourite spray at the minute. I'm kind of struggling to find one that I really like. But I'm just going to use a Nip and Fab Primer Water. Not exactly a setting spray, but I don't really want it to set. I just want it to like melt everything. That makes sense. So I'm going to drown myself now. And then I just fan that dry. And I slick my hair back with it at the same time. Gross, I know, but it actually works. That just like makes everything merge together. Just looks stunning. Okay, and then I add on my little freckle. I always use, it's kind of fading now, but it's Collection Define and Perfect eyebrow powder. It's really faded, it's so old. In dark brunette. And it's like a little, like a felt tip type nib. And I just colour in my little mole. And I just love that. So I'm gonna pop off camera, do my eyebrows, my eyes and my lips, and I'll be right back and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as well to be notified every time I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye, Felicia.